Good afternoon, parents and friends. I just wanted to take this video to inform you guys of our new procedures. I know when I talked to most of you on the phone, I told you that we would have some new procedures that would be coming up to help us adjust to this new time that's going on. The first thing we're going to talk about is drop off and pick up. I will not be allowing parents in the building or any visitors for a while. We're going to do drop off and pick up outside. And how that's going to look for the preschool building up on the hill is you will pull around to the back of the building like you normally do, pull underneath the awning. You'll get out with your child. I will be doing temperature checks as well. It'll be real quick and fast, but just allow your time, a little bit more time in the morning, just in case there may be a little holdup in the car line. So how it will look will be once you have pulled up underneath the awning, you can get out of your car with your child. I'll do your daily temp check, and then you can pull off. The next car can pull up. I just don't want anyone out of their cars waiting in line, you know, to get their temperature checked, to get their child in. We still want to keep the social distancing. So once that car has pulled off, you are welcome to pull underneath the awning, get out, same routine. We'll make it as quick and smooth as possible. Now please bear with us. The first week, this is all new, so just give us a little time and grace and know that we're trying our best to make it work. If your child is in the 2K program, how we're going to do this is you will drop off at the front door of the building. That's our 2K classroom. You will park. You can park your car right near the dumpster area, not blocking the driveway. You'll just come in through that front door. Miss Amanda and Miss Romella will be there. They'll be doing temp checks as well. So that just helps not have so many people pulling around back and there being too many cars. So if your child is in the 2K classroom, you will park beside the dumpster area, walk to the front door, and do your drop off there. Now, if you do have a child in the 2K and 4K, both of your children can be dropped off around back. Regarding drop off for the infant and toddler building, how that will work is if you have an infant that's in Miss Kristen and Miss Molly's classroom, you will use the door to the far left. We normally just use that middle door for both classrooms, but now you will use that room to the far left if you were in the infant room, and Miss Molly or Miss Kristen will be there to take your child. If you were in the toddler room with Miss Larissa, and it'll be Miss Allison for the summer, you will drop off at that middle door like normal. One of them will be there to take your child for you. Next is our after school drop off and pick up. You will pull around the circle like you normally do. And a lot of you, they're older children, so you can just let them out of the car and go inside. But that's fine. But before you leave, just stop and make sure once we check their temperature check, everything's good. They'll probably give you a thumbs up and you can just pull off. You won't have to get out of your car and come and wait. We don't want a long line of parents doing that. There'll be Miss Hannah standing there or Miss Caitlin. They'll do the temperature check for your child, give you a thumbs up, and then you can just pull on off. The tuition will be out there as well. There'll be a drop box outside for that as well. So you can just give that to your child to bring to drop in the drop box. As far as pickup in the afternoon, we do ask if you possibly can message your child's teacher when you're on the way. Most of the time in the summer months we're outside, so pickup will be a lot easier. You'll just come to the fence or whatever playground your child is at and pick your child up. Your teacher will have all their belongings with them since you will not be able to go into the building to get anything. We're going to figure all that out as we go. So just please, if you can, message your child's teacher on your way to pick up your child, so we'll have your child ready. If you need to communicate things with your child's teacher, you're welcome to call, message, anything like that. We still want to keep that communication open. We understand that not having that one-on-one contact is going to be a little bit different, but we're just going to get through it and do the best we can. And I feel that that's what's best right now for the center and our children and our teachers. So as far as the drop off and pick up, we're going to do all of that outside. We are going to be doing the temp checks, I told you. We're going to check temps daily. And if we see an increase in a child's temp, we're going to just keep record of that. So just know that that's going to be happening as well. We're also going to be temp checking the teachers as they arrive. So they'll be getting checked as well. We just want to keep the sickness low and keep it out as much as we can. I do want to say that if you or you know your child has been around someone with the coronavirus, please do not come to the center. Please don't drop off, bring your child or anything. Just respect everyone else. You know, we're going to do the same, and we know this is just a hard time. So I did want to implement that. I said there wouldn't be any visitors allowed in the building other than therapists. We have speech therapists that come, all different types of therapists. We will allow them in the building. So those will be our only visitors allowed in the building. The second thing I want to cover is tuition. I know some of you have paid ahead. Some of you have paid for that full week that we closed. What's going to happen is we prorated that week, which is March. We closed on March 17th. So we prorated March 16th that week. We're only charging for those 2 days. So everyone will be charged for those 2 days. It'll be prorated. I'll be getting with each one and letting you know what your balance is. Some of you have credits. Some of you only paid the prorated rate, so you're good to go. You'll just start paying your regular tuition on June 1st. But I will be getting back with everyone about that. As far as drop boxes, we'll have drop boxes outside the buildings. So I prefer if you will do your payments in the morning. That's easier. The drop box will be outside. That way it'll be out there with somebody. As far as me or a teacher will be there with the drop box. In the afternoons, you know, you'll be picking your children up off the playground. I don't want teachers to have to worry with handling the money and being, you know, having to worry about holding that money. So the morning time drop would be great for your tuition to be paid then. The last thing I want to talk about is our sick policy. I am revising that sick policy. I'm tweaking it a little bit. The CDC recommends that if your child is running a temp of 100.4 or higher, we will contact you. You'll have 30 minutes to come pick your child up. And in order for them to return, they will need a doctor's note. I know that's a little stretch because there's all different there's still going to be sickness out there. Strep, stomach bug. We are aware of all that. And we know that that's still there, but we just need that doctor's note stating that your child is well and safe to come back. We're implementing the same policy for our teachers. If they leave sick or have a fever, they'll need a doctor's note as well to return back to the center. So please, 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 I can't stress enough. If your child is running a fever and you just think that it could be teething or you think it's just allergies and you give your child Tylenol and you send them to the center, that if it is something that everybody else has just been infected. So please take that serious with those fevers. Now, if your child is running like a 99.9 fever or temp, we will call and just give you a heads up that their temp is, you know, going up. You won't have to come pick your child up, but we will just let you know that your child there's been a spike in their fever. We'll have all that revised on paper, and I will have it sent out so each parent can sign and date, and we'll keep it in the file. Something I also wanted to mention was tumble bus and gymnastics. We are going to continue to have tumble bus and gymnastics this summer. So if your child is still enrolled in that, they can continue to keep on going with that. Or if you would like to enroll your child in that, that is totally fine. We're going to continue to do that. I've talked to Miss Amy with the tumble bus, and I've talked to Miss Sherry with the gymnastics, and they sanitize constantly. They did that before all of this happened, so that'll continue. But like I said, you're welcome to enroll them in either one of those. And Miss Amy and Miss Sherry will reach out to you and let you know as far as what you owe or what they're doing with the credits and things. I'm not real sure since that's separate, but I did want to let you guys know that we're going to continue that. And I know that you guys have worked so graciously with us during this time. We have been closed for 2 months. And that is the most we've ever been closed in history. So we appreciate you and all that you have done for us. Some of you have had to make other arrangements to keep your children. We're aware of that. And we know that that's been a burden for some of you. But we felt like we did what was best for everybody. But we are ready to open back up. So I hope this video has been informative for you. And if you have any questions, please, please message me, call me. I'll be glad to help you. We look forward to seeing you guys on Monday, June 1st.